morning. It is a beautiful morning in Casco Township. We are at the new location for their recreational park that they are in progress of building. You are watching NEMC TV6. I'm Joe Adair. I will be the host for a little while. I'm going to move behind camera and I'm going to leave it to our township supervisor, Joe Stevens. Almost messed it up again. So he's going to talk about how it got here, how it went from the idea to where it is today. We're going to try and get a few shots of this. A lot of construction going on. Scan a bit of the landscapes. Got beautiful rolling landscapes and terrain changes. And I understand that Belle River is right behind us over there.
It is.
So at that point, I'm going to let you talk about it and introduce anybody you want that has information.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, welcome everybody on this frosty but sunny Saturday morning here. This is Casco Township Belle River Park. It began, the township, we wanted to do something for some time. We own 98 acres on Meisner Road, but that was a little bit impractical at this time. It presents some logistical problems to develop into a park. Well, around like in 2016, the owner of this property, which is 18 acres, had it up for sale. Now, Casco Township gets money from St. Clair County Parks and Recs. So we contacted them. The owner sought it to sell it to the township for our park. St. Clair County Parks and Rec put us in touch with a group called Six Rivers Land Conservancy. We have a couple individuals. We have Brian Marswell, who's property acquisition, and we have Lauren Gross, who sits on the board. Well, Six Rivers Land Conservancy, what they did is they're a group that helps communities obtain and develop recreational or natural preserve spaces. So we entered an agreement where Six Rivers bought the property, held it in trust while Casco Township applied for a Michigan Department of Natural Resources Trust Fund grant. We were successful in getting that grant, and we were able, the state provides 75% of the cost and Casco Township 25% to buy the property. I have to, our board members involved, and I should introduce myself as Joe Stevens, Casco Township Supervisor. I'm speaking on behalf of our township board. Our treasurer, Colleen Stover, she's been a big advocate in recreation and provide opportunities for our residents. She couldn't be here today because of a personal commitment. Our clerk, Jennifer Anderson. Our trustees, Gina Kaczynski and Dan Goldston. All of them, unfortunately, couldn't be here today because of various commitments. Well, we obtained the park and we officially opened it in 2019, June of 2019. We went through the process of applying for grants to start developing it. We were successful in getting 2 DNR passport grants. A passport grant is where when you get your license renewed or your tabs, you could pay like an extra $5 to get access to state park or DNR boat launches or various sites like that. Well, that program's been very successful and it built up a lot of money. So those funds are used for helping communities develop recreation spaces. So what is going on here, we have phase 1 and 2 being constructed. Phase 1 is the driveway in and like half the parking lot and the pads you see here. You'll see there's an ADA parking spot, wheelchair accessible parking spot. We have walkways here, another parking space up there. We have a pad behind there for a portable restroom. Here are a pad for some picnic tables. And then exactly a year later, we were successful in obtaining a second passport grant. So we basically doubled the size of the parking lot, that's phase 2, and had another ADA compliant parking spaces back there and plus a 40 by 60 pavilion, which is being poured, the pad of it, this morning. So we're going through this, and we have this park available for a couple things, for multiple things actually. 18 acres, it fronts here on Fredmore Highway. It goes all the way back. The southern property line is Belle River. The eastern property line is just on the other side of that berm, and the western goes along the BP station and then goes in back, and then it goes behind the BP station to its western property line. So we have 18 acres here. This is phase 1 and 2 of the park. We have phase 3, which we applied for a DNR trust fund grant. There's a road that goes back to Belle River. If we're successful in getting that grant, we'll take the road back to the river. There'll be another parking spot, a smaller pavilion, and then there'll be an ADA access down to Belle River, along with a seasonal kayak launch and fishing dock down there. We're in the process of the applications of that right now. In the meantime, though, Casco Township, we wanted to put this development of the park in the hands of the residents. So in September, we stood up a Parks and Recs advisory committee, and we have some of the members here with us this morning. Matter of fact, they're the ones who have provided some of the refreshments and are hosting it this morning. Okay, we have Debbie Morgan right there. Okay, we have Jenny Johnstone right there. Maria Olszewska. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay, and we have Mr. Brian Hay. Our other member, Gina Kaczynski, she's our board rep. She couldn't make here today. She had another commitment she had to do that, another personal commitment. But she sends her regrets, and she wishes she could be here. But I think there'll be other opportunities here. And I would like to recognize other, let's see if I can find them. Okay, put my mature eyes on, At one time when I was their age, I had eyes like a hawk. Now I have eyes like a middle-aged hawk. Okay. Well, first of all, the first person I got recognized, our late supervisor, Bill Ruminat. Bill was instrumental in investigating the park, getting with St. Clair County Parks and Rec, getting with Six Rivers Conservancy. Bill was a visionary on this.
And he was relentless when he believed in something.
Yeah, and he was relentless when he believed. And sadly, Bill passed away in April of 2020. But this is his legacy, his vision, we're pushing forward here. And now we have the advisory committee here. And matter of fact, they made their first decision on the park. They recommended for the pavilion, the roof is going to be a forest green, which is the official, it's the color of Casco. We've been adopting that, so I guess it's kind of getting official. And we're going to have like a beige frame to it and that. So I think that'll fit in well with the park. I would like to recognize several people here. Of course, we have Six Rivers Land Conservancy. We have St. Clair County Parks and Rec, and also Pam Blau, our park planner, and her associates. Pam, it was recommended by St. Clair County Parks and Rec. She has designed parks across the state of Michigan. She is known as an excellent, and she is fantastic to work with. Her ideas, her coaching and mentoring us through this process. We have interested groups such as the Friends of the St. Clair River and other groups. The Friends of St. Clair River, Sherry Faust is their board member. She couldn't be here today, but she was great. She wrote us up fabulous letters when we were applying for grants of all the different programming that could happen down here. Let's see. We have many interested citizens, like the people show up here that are willing to. When I asked for members of the Parks and Rec Committee, I got a long list of people willing to serve. Well, at times they'll have the ability to stand up subcommittees, and we'll have various stuff like park cleanings or other events that people are free to come on and help us here. Also, we have our DNR grant coordinators. 2 of them we worked through with the years. Our first one was Lindsay Ross. She was the one who we coordinated with the Department of Natural Resources on obtaining the park and the first passport grant. And our current one, Samantha Davis, I've been working with her getting the second passport grant and applying for the trust fund grant to take it back to the river. So right now I'll open it. Before we do the ceremonial groundbreaking, I have open it up. Does anyone would like to speak? Lauren, Brian?
I'll say something, sure. Joe, congratulations. This is a big day for Casco Township. So I'm Brian Marzoff. I'm the Land Protection Manager for Six Rivers Land Conservancy. We could not be happier to be partnering with Casco Township to make a park here along the Belle River. So it's 18 acres. It has a beautiful access to that river. And again, Six Rivers. St. Clair County is one of our 5 counties that we work in. And we have a couple other projects going on, one in Marine City and one over in Clay Township, and then a project here with you guys. So again, we could not be happier to see this. It is so exciting. I'm a former Parks and Recreation Director myself in my previous life, and when I see things like this, it just really gets me going, because this is a big deal. It's really going to be it's really important to the community, and it's really going to be a great thing for many years to come. So I just want to congratulate Casco Township and Supervisor Stevens and his team for doing such a great job. And again, we're just really happy to be part of this project.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Lauren, do you want to say?
Sure.
Okay.
Hi, good morning. Joe, congratulations on the park. Lauren Brosh, I'm a board member of Six Rivers Land Conservancy, and really proud to be here and represent Six Rivers. And we have a saying, and our mission is bringing nature near you. So it's really exciting to see the nature park come together to bring that here in St. Clair County and in Casco Township. So thank you all for being here, and just really proud to be a part of this. Thank you.
Yeah. One of the things we plan to develop there is nature trails and that. So we have a part up here for people to get away to enjoy themselves, outdoor recreation. I'm sure we'll have a part for kids, playground equipment, a nice pavilion. But also by the river, we'll have the thing for nature trails and that for people just to get away. We've already, I know Debbie's dog who's around, who enjoys the river on a regular basis. Well, you said she gets excited when you're driving this way?
She knows what that's it. She's headed here.
Okay, well, any project can't really get started, even though ground has been broken, obviously, without some sort of symbolic groundbreaking. And I thought it would be appropriate that we're building this for the future. We have someone who represents the future. Jenny, who your daughter's name is? Madison. Okay. Madison, okay, can you come here? See, I got this show because I knew you're coming in. Can you step down here and just scoop some dirt? Just scoop to the side. There we go. All right. All right. It's official. Okay, it's official. Would anybody else would like to say a few words or so that? Okay, I guess our formal presentation is at an end. We have refreshments here. If anyone wants, we could walk back to the river and we could show what's going on back there. Okay.
Just
All right.
very proud of Casco Township and you
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right.